currency conversion. So assuming my local currency or my base currency is USD, or all my expenses I'm capturing into USD. I cannot simply add this 200 to a parent. I need to convert INR to USD. Right? This is one example when you consolidate. Another example, you might need require a minority interest. Maybe you are not contributing complete value to the parent, some part of the value, let's say 30%. It's like a franchisee model we have in India. When a company distributes their franchise, the franchise contributes some part of their revenue to the parent as a part of royalty, right? So generic consolidation would be 100 plus 200, it would be 300. But when we apply accounting principle and I say 30% of my revenue I am going to contribute to my parent, not 100%, right? Because it's not a direct company, it's a subsidiaries. So 30% of this is 60. So my actual consolidation would be 60 plus 100, 160 rather than 300. It could be different currency, minority interest. There may be some adjustment also associated. Adjustment because of reclassification of account, because of incorrect entries, because of some reason. So there is a difference between traditional consolidation and the consolidation with applying accounting principle or international compliance as well. So HFM in very simplified term does this task. Now second question is, why HFM? Why not other tool? What HFM can do, other tools can also do this thing. The architecture, the reason behind the architecture. The way HFM is designed is different than the traditional ERP solution. I'll discuss about this. First, let me show you how does the data is organized logically into HFM. Your traditional ERP tool, which they perform consolidation on data, financial data, they generally organize data in terms of tabular, in terms of tables, relational tables. Maybe this is an example where I'm recording all my billing, customer billing in the tabular, in terms of relational tables. So because it is designed on relational tables, as the volume of data grows, we have to suffer with different issues associated with data analysis, because my system is primarily designed for data consolidation. After consolidation, we need further analysis on top of that, which my traditional ERP system is not designed for that purpose. It is designed maybe for capturing the requirement and consolidating data at parent level, or maybe your other financial consolidation tool. But the way HFM design, it's basically designed in terms of multidimensional model called ROLAP. HFM organized data, the same data in terms of subcubes, or we call OLAP. But underlying data is RDBMS. As this always, HFM always store the data in RDBMS, but the logical presentation of data in terms of subcube. This is a logical presentation. Now, what's the benefit of organizing data in terms of subcube? That we'll discuss in detail in subsequent session. For now, when you organize your data in terms of subcube, you can make use of multidimensional data functionality and giving high level of access and analysis feature to the client. So one hand, we are assisting business to consolidate, financial consolidation. Also, we are assisting them to perform reporting analysis, one level of analysis. When I use a term called analysis, there is one more thing. HFM is primarily designed for financial closing. Second, it also supports reporting or inbuilt report called, maybe we want to create intercompany report and various data auditing report. This is an internal solution. However, if you need a traditional balance sheet, profit loss statement and various other reports, we can use a reporting solution for high-end financial reports. Data analysis can also be done over here. How? Because the data is organized in terms of OLAP solution, naturally our OLAP. So the data analysis capability of HFM would be far better than their product of similar category. I'm sorry. We also, by organizing data this way, we are basically assisting extended analysis. So maybe my business says I want financial closing, and on top of this, we want to do a future forecasting. A very common example for balance sheet planning. Now, in the old days, the companies are completely strict to. They did not have enough time, bandwidth, or resources to forecast their business, because financial closing is itself a very tedious task. I'm sorry. But nowadays they are finding enough time, bandwidth, resources so that they can also forecast their business. So I need to forecast how my balance sheet would look like 3 years down the line. Therefore, okay, so we use a term called extended analysis. See, when Oracle is packaging the complete solution into one unit, naturally they want people to make use all the product at one go. So in case people want extended analysis, business intelligence on top of financial closing and consolidation, HFM can throw the metadata and data to SPACE, which is a OLAP solution and designed primarily for data analysis. There is one benefit of organizing HFM data in terms of sub-queue. You can do inbuilt data analysis. Also, if you procure Hyperion SBase license, you can also export this metadata to SBase, where you can do advanced analysis on HFM called financial intelligence. These are some unique features your HFM provides. Right? Now let's see the architecture, the traditional financial closing process, and what does complete Hyperion family assist you. Any international financial closing starts with most challenging affair is to capturing data from disparate sources and data cleansing, and this is high prone to error, isn't it? Depends upon the way people store the data. Sometimes your functional users, they even store the data in Excel sheets which doesn't have any predefined format. This adds up more challenges to me. So from different sources, first we capture it to a common unit, and my financial closing process starts with data cleansing. So data cleansing over here is nothing related to intercompany transaction. Data cleansing, it's like a traditional data cleansing which you do in data ETL task. This is data cleansing over here to deal with the data anomalies. You know, the traditional data cleansing we do over here. So once data is available in a consistent manner, in order to do data cleansing, we use a tool called, there's a company called Upstream Software, which Oracle acquired further. Okay, so the first point is called data cleansing. In this example, data cleansing could be a very basic example. We can assume when I'm consolidating these two sheets, my first data source contain data up to 6 level of decimal. Okay, and second data source may contain data only 2 level of decimal. A simplest example of data cleansing. Here we use a term for expenses. We use a term called meeting expenses in one source, and another source we call meeting cost. Two functional words, but one meaning, right? So these kind of issues, different terminologies are being used, data inconsistency, all we address to data cleansing part. So data cleansing is basically done by FDQM. It's a product from upstream, and further it is being acquired by Oracle. Once data cleansing is done, the data has been consolidated. The data consolidation is done at level 0. Data will roll out to the parent level. So in this example, we have a meeting expenses. We have got total accommodation expenses. The total accommodation